So Beyond's been getting hit with DDoS. 4 days now. The website's totally down. It's cooked.
Well, not just the website, too. You can't even use the pager to try to log into games. A lot of people are struggling to be able to do any of that.
Totally out of commission. Let's see. What's Lummox doing over here? How's his response?
Skimming over it earlier, basically he just keeps asking people to donate money to say that it's going to help, but at the same time, nothing he talks about in the Discord is related to how to fix it. He's just working on other things.
Biding his time and hoping for it to stop.
Yeah, he specifically said multiple times he thinks that they're using a ton of money for the DDoS, and he's just trying to wait them out.
Yeah, that's kind of the interesting thing I noticed here is that a lot of people are fixated on how much it costs. Dan, Master Dan here, we talked to him last night. In reality, it probably is not costing him too much. There is a guy here who...
Probably chatters, yeah.
Yeah, GGO, so shout out to this guy. You know what's going on. It probably doesn't cost him that much. Can't be more than $100 a month.
Yeah, no way. If even that. It's definitely low.
But even if it was $400 a month or $500 a month, we're not all living paycheck to paycheck. $500 a month is not a lot of money.
Right, and if you have 10 people that are in on this and they all donate $50 a month to this, that's nothing.
Yeah. So there's an alleged manifesto here. This is supposedly from the attackers. There's a lot of shit here, but it all boils down to making the engine open source.
I know I've talked to a lot of people on Beyond that want it to go open source, and Lummox made like a couple claims like, oh, it's a security issue, but I don't know anybody that actually believes that. I think he just wants to keep control. The reality is open source is the best thing for Beyond. It's dying. It can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Well, that's why we switched over to Godot and Grind Knight's Castle.
Yeah. Godot is open source, been using a lot. A lot of our members have been using that. I mean, we still do Beyond stuff.
Oh my god, open source is so hot.
It's pretty bad on Beyond.
Yeah. And, I'm looking at the trends here. Of course, we don't have the website data for traffic to Beyond.com without Lummox releasing it. But just looking at the trends, Beyond peaked in kind of the mid-2000s. And since he took ownership in the, late 2010 he took ownership?
Yeah, I think it happened throughout 2010.
Throughout 2010. So it's been on a steady decline since then, despite the fact that Space Station 13 has gained a lot of popularity. That was because of Seth's video. Going back to talking about open source, really, that's the only path forward for Beyond. You can either continue to die and rot and slowly fade away to nothing, or you can go open source.
You have one guy working on it part-time, or you have 50 community members throwing out updates for it constantly, and that's the only chance we have. It just needs a lot of manpower to make it a modern engine.
And I think some of these guys are a little confused here, like Terra, for example, in here, calling people a big pile of dicks because they want to doom Beyond. Well, Beyond is already doomed.
Yeah, it's been on the downtrend. Just looking at the chart, it's been on the downtrend for a long time.
Of course, this whole manifesto could be fake. Could be fake and gay. It could just be any one of the many, many, many developers that they have driven out of the community and pissed off. So who's to say if this is even real?
It might not be, but honestly, I kind of fucking like it because it's like they're freedom fighters. They just want what's best for Beyond, and I have to agree with it. I would love for Beyond to go open source.
They're definitely freedom fighters if the manifesto is real. They're fighting for people. They're fighting for the good of the engine. So good on them. I'm sure they're great guys, whoever they are. Hopefully this is a turning point for Beyond.
I hope so. I mean, I really loved it. It's been around for such a long time.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it thrive again. I mean, look at that fucking decline. That's so sad to look at.
It's very sad. Here's where I was happy.
Forget.
That's sad.
Came back. Sad. It's too bad.
It's a shame.
You gotta play off
talk over you like I started to talk over you and then I stopped myself.
you gotta play off of me here. Okay.
We're professionals.
We are professionals. We'll keep that in. All right, so